What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Makhmud Muradov and Kevin Holland. Fight here in the middleweight division. Should be a fun matchup. I'm excited to see this fight, honestly. Makhmud, exciting up-and-coming guy. He does have a good amount of experience. Kevin Holland, obviously, we've seen a lot of him recently. Knockout of Joaquin Buckley, and then Darren Stewart in his last fight. He won that fight by a very close decision there. But let's get into this matchup here between these two. I think it's going to be a fun fight. I really do. I think stylistically they match up fairly well against one another. With Makhmud, he's actually signed with the Mayweather team. You know, he's a part of that. He's a solid striker, really good boxing skills. Also, his counter punching is pretty good as well, and his lateral movement, I think, is something to watch out for here. I think he's going to move very well against Kevin Holland. Holland also a guy known for really good movement and being really rangy. Obviously, Holland's going to have a pretty decent reach advantage by a few inches. Nothing super significant there, but Holland 81-inch reach to 75.5. So, I mean, he's going to have the range advantage by a decent amount, but only a 1-inch height advantage. Holland, though, lanky guy, even his legs are pretty long, too. But for more about Makhmud, I mean, his jab-overhand combination is something to keep an eye on. His overhand punch is pretty dangerous. Knocked out Trevor Smith in his last fight with a brutal overhand, put him unconscious before he hit the ground. You need to watch out for this kid's power. He's got really a lot of skills and potential, and honestly, this is a fun matchup. For Kevin Holland, you got a really rangy striker, as I mentioned, the 81-inch reach, bouncy style. He likes to move a lot, also likes to talk a lot in the fights, which can throw his opponents off. I won't expect it to throw off Makhmud too much. He has a lot of fun, though, in his fights, which I think is actually a good thing for Holland. He's very relaxed in there, and he's able to use, his good skill set that he has, and he's also really athletic. I mean, granted, Makhmud is really athletic, too, and that's why this is such a fun fight. Neither guy is, a high guard style that's going to keep their hands all the way up and be very defensive. Both are going to be offensive. Both are, very fluid and flow well as they fight. And I think it's going to be a fun fight. I think it's going to be a very entertaining, striking matchup. And I think it's a competitive one on the feet. But I will say the range of Holland, to me, is going to be a bit too much for Makhmud. He does have the puncher's chance. Definitely there's an opportunity that he could get a knockout win here. He could land something big. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you look at Kevin Holland, he takes a good shot. He's been in there with some of the best strikers, in the UFC. I mean, look at Thiago Santos and him fought in his UFC debut, and he went 3 rounds with Santos. I don't think he loses to Makhmud here. I think we see Kevin Holland with a unanimous decision win, but I do think Makhmud could potentially win a round in there, could land some good shots, and it could be pretty competitive, maybe even similar to how it was with Darren Stewart and Kevin Holland. A very close decision. Even split could be could be possible here. But let's check out the betting odds for this matchup. Right now, Kevin Holland minus 140 favorite to Makhmud Muradov at a plus 120 underdog. Now, there is better options. If you're looking to put money on Kevin Holland, head over to Sportsbet. It's a minus 137 for him there. For Makhmud Muradov, he's a plus 123 over at Sportsbet. If you're looking to put some money down on the underdog in this matchup. But I do see Holland winning it, but there's definitely a case to be made from Makhmud having a legitimate chance. I mean, he really does. He's a very skilled striker. But fun matchup here in the middleweight division. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.